Hello, this is the part 3, rather the third video on how to get your Fortnite launcher to work, and I just want to say that I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. After it helped you guys send me a sub, which I really appreciate. And with that, let's get on to the problem. So I've been having a lot of messages from, because I made part 1 and part 2, so there seem to be a lot of people, like a lot of people having this issue where basically the button for launch, instead of saying launch, it says owned, and I do not have that issue, so it's really hard for me to figure it out. However, there is someone that told me something that he thinks that he figured it out. It's actually because of his computer that is running on an operating system that is 32-bit instead of 64-bit. I was a little bit skeptical because I've heard all kinds of explanation for this situation, but I finally tried to reach out as many as I could. I actually sent a few messages out asking people if they could share their screen with me so that I can take a look at their PC and their specs and see and try to figure it out, because again, if the problem is not happening to me, it's really hard for me to figure out a remedy. So luckily this guy, Colonia Glory, he did reach out to me and we got into talking. He shared his screen, he showed me what's going on, and at the end I did manage to find out that his PC is running on an operating system of 32-bit. So with that said, one thing you'll realize if you go to Fortnite or Subnautica, for example, and you scroll all the way down, you'll see this part which tells you the minimum requirements and recommendations. You'll see that the OS minimum requirement is at a 64-bit. So basically, if your PC is not running on an OS with 64-bit, which is the minimum requirement, you can't play the game. You'll realize that even if you try to look for the Fortnite folder, if you're having this issue, if you try to look for the Fortnite folder, you can't find it at all as well. So it's not really a game launcher issue or the game issue, it's more of your PC spec not meeting the minimum requirement of the game. Now, however, all hope is not lost, because depending on your PC and how new it is, you can actually run it on a operating system of 64-bit. But maybe for some reason when you bought it, you were asked or something and you chose to take it at 32 bits. So you could actually get the specs of your PC, go to the nearest computer store, check with the person and see if you can actually upgrade it to a operating system of 64-bit. And if that works and all the requirements is met, I believe you can now play the game. Now you might be asking yourself, how do I know if my operating system is a 64-bit or not? So what you need to do is you go to a folder, go to this PC, right click on an empty space, go to properties, and this will come out. Look under the system type. You should be able to see 64-bit operating system. If it says 32-bit operating system, then it's not going to work. Another thing that I like to talk about is that quite recently there was an issue where a lot of people who plays Minecraft couldn't play Fortnite. The reason why is because they have this client, third-party software, which is called Bad Lion, and apparently something in that software is preventing the game from running. Something about the easy anti-cheat is either detecting it as a threat or a clash or something. I'm not really sure. Sadly, I don't play Minecraft, even though it's been in my mind for a really long time. The moment we figure out that this was the issue, the easiest way to start playing Fortnite again is to uninstall whatever Badline is. And according to the feedback is that it works after it's uninstalled. But also again, quite recently I got a message, let's see if I can find it, by this guy called Bob Cow. He said that there has been an hot fix on the Batlion's client, and if you were to re-download it, it should work, and Fortnite should be able to run again. So if you're a big fan of Minecraft and you came here seeking help and I told you to uninstall that thing, you can probably give it a try and reinstall the latest version and see if it works. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have any new hot fixes or anything like that. The first part is the most useful one and it helped a lot of people. The second part is more like the exceptions. And finally we have this third part, which is more like a reply to all of you guys that have this problem and you couldn't play, which is the own button. And also if you want that Batlion thingy back, maybe you can try getting back right now and see if it coexists. I have a small announcement to make. I have a main channel which is X3LP. This is my sub channel actually, it's X3LP Live, and this is where I do my live streams, but the other side is where my main stuff is actually going on. And I would really appreciate if you check it out and see if you like the content that I make. Originally I decided to make all Fortnite content on this channel, the X3LP Live channel, but then recently I decided to actually make my content over there. So I actually start having Fortnite content as well over at that channel. So that's the end of the video. Please drop me a sub if you think that it's helpful at all, because I did spend a lot of time trying to figure things out for you guys. And I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Maybe at the main channel. Have a pleasant day. Bye bye.